Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Podcast Your English. This is episode 62, and I'm your host, Eva. I'm really happy you're here with us today. Our topic is super personal and fun. My life in 3 times: past, present, and future. We'll talk about memories, what's happening right now, and our dreams ahead, all while practicing natural English together. And of course, I'm not alone. My favorite co-host is right here. Daniel, wave to everyone.
Hey. Hi, listeners from everywhere. Daniel here, smiling big. Eva, I love this topic. Talking about your own life is one of the best ways to use past, present, and future tenses without feeling like you're in a boring grammar lesson. It just feels like chatting with a good friend over coffee.
Totally agree. That's our goal. Make English warm, real, and enjoyable, especially for beginners. We'll go slowly, explain useful words and structures naturally, repeat important patterns, and give you lots of examples. So grab your notebook or just listen and repeat after us.
Daniel, let's start with the past. Tell us more about your childhood. Where did you grow up? Paint the picture for us. Okay, let's go back in time. I grew up in a really small town surrounded by fields and forests. Population maybe 2,000 people. Everybody knew everybody. My house was at the edge of town, so our backyard was huge. We had an old apple tree, a rusty swing, and a little pond where frogs sang at night. I spent almost every afternoon outside. My brother, sister, and I would ride bikes along dusty roads, build forts from branches, chase each other, or just lie on the grass looking at clouds. Life felt so simple and safe.
Wow, that really does sound idyllic. For our listeners who might not know, idyllic describes a perfect, peaceful, almost like a dream place or time. Daniel used past simple a lot there. Grew up, spent, had, would ride, would build. Past simple is for finished actions or situations that are complete, and would plus verb shows repeated actions or habits in the past. Very common when we talk about childhood.
Exactly. Another thing I remember clearly, every summer we went to my grandparents' farm about 40 kilometers away. We helped with animals, fed chickens, collected eggs, milked cows sometimes. I was scared of the big rooster at first, but then I became friends with him, sort of. He still chased me once in a while, though.
Poor little Daniel running from a rooster. I can imagine that scene. Okay, my turn. Let me tell you about my past. I was born in a noisy, lively city. Lots of cars, tall buildings, people everywhere. But when I was 5, my parents decided the city was too stressful for kids, so we moved to a quieter suburb with green parks and smaller streets. That's where most of my childhood memories are. In our new neighborhood, I made friends very quickly. There were maybe 10 kids around my age, and every evening after homework, we played outside until it got dark. Hide and seek, tag, hopscotch, jump rope with rhymes we sang together. I loved summers especially. We had water fights with balloons, ate ice cream from the little shop on the corner, and sometimes our parents let us sleep in tents in the backyard. Those were magical nights with fireflies and ghost stories.
Fireflies. We had those too. They're like tiny moving stars. Magical is a great word. It means something feels like magic, wonderful and special. What about school back then, Eva? Were you a good student?
Mostly yes, but not always perfect. I loved literature and languages as a child. Every evening I read books under the blanket with a flashlight, after lights out. Fairy tales, adventure stories, later Harry Potter. But math? Not my favorite. I remember one time I got a really bad grade on a test, and I was so upset I cried in my room. My mom came in, hugged me, and said, "One bad grade doesn't define you." That stayed with me.
That's beautiful advice. Moms usually know what to say. I had my own school drama. In 4th grade, I decided I wanted to be the class clown. One day, I put glue on the teacher's chair. Not much, just a little joke. Well, she sat down, stood up fast, and her skirt was stuck. Everyone laughed, but I got detention for a week and felt awful afterwards. Lesson learned, jokes should never hurt anyone.
Oh no. But yes, we all make silly mistakes when we're young. Those moments teach us empathy. Empathy means understanding how other people feel. Great word for intermediate learners, too. Okay, listeners, quick practice break. Think about one funny or embarrassing thing from your childhood. Try to say it in past simple. When I was, I tried to, but. Pause the podcast if you want and speak out loud. It helps a lot.
Yes, do it. Now let's come back to today, the present. Eva, describe your life right now. What does a normal day look like for you?
Right now, I feel quite happy with my routine. I live in a cozy one-bedroom apartment on the 7th floor. From my window, I can see trees and a little park. It makes me smile every morning. My day usually starts at 6:45. I make strong black coffee, open my laptop, and check messages while the city slowly wakes up. Around 8, I leave for work. I teach English to teenagers in a language school. Different groups, different levels. Some days are challenging, but seeing a shy student suddenly speak a full sentence, that feeling is priceless. After work, I often go to the gym or do yoga at home. I've been trying to do at least 30 minutes of movement every day. It clears my head. Evenings are calm, cooking something simple like pasta with vegetables, watching a series, reading, or video calling my family. Weekends are for meeting friends, walking in the city, or just resting with a cup of tea and a good book.
That sounds balanced and healthy. I like that you added frequency words, usually, often, every day, sometimes. Those help make present simple more natural. My present is a bit different. I work from home as a freelance graphic designer, so no commute. Huge plus. My mornings are slow. I wake up around 8, make breakfast, usually scrambled eggs and avocado toast, then sit at my desk by 9:30. I design logos, posters, websites, sometimes social media visuals for small businesses. I take short breaks to play with my dog, Max. He's a 2-year-old golden retriever, super energetic, loves chasing balls in the park near my building. In the afternoon, I often go out, meet a friend for coffee, walk around the city, take photos for inspiration. Evenings, I cook dinner. I'm getting better at stir-fry and homemade pizza. Watch movies or play video games to relax. Life feels creative and flexible right now.
Max sounds adorable. Do you have a photo of him somewhere we could imagine? Golden retrievers are the friendliest dogs, and freelance means you work independently, choosing your projects. Great word. Listeners, try this. Describe your present routine using present simple plus frequency adverbs. For example, I usually wake up at, I often, but sometimes. Say 3 sentences about your day. Repeat them a few times, it sticks.
Perfect exercise. One more thing about now is I've recently started running 3 times a week. At first, it was hard. My legs hurt, I was out of breath, but now I enjoy it. Small changes add up.
Yes, progress, not perfection. Okay, future time, the most exciting part. Daniel, what are your plans and dreams for the coming years?
The future feels bright. Short term, I'm going to move to a house with a proper yard next year. More space for Max to run, maybe plant some flowers, have barbecues with friends. Work-wise, I'm planning to grow my client list and maybe hire an assistant so I can take bigger projects. Long term, I'd love to travel more. I want to visit Iceland to see the northern lights, Japan in cherry blossom season, maybe hike in Patagonia. And one big dream, publish a book with my best design tips and stories from clients. It might take 5 years, but I'll work on it step by step.
Those are wonderful goals. Notice, I'm going to move, plan with evidence, you're already searching, I want to visit, desire, and I'll work on it, promise or prediction. Great mix of future forms. My future, first, I'm definitely going to launch my own online English course within the next 12 to 18 months. I've already started recording some lessons. It's scary but exciting. Travel is high on my list too. Italy for food and history, Greece for islands and blue water, maybe New Zealand because it looks like a fairy tale land. On the personal side, I think I'll adopt a cat soon, a fluffy gray one with big eyes. And who knows, maybe in 7 to 10 years, I'll live somewhere quieter near the sea or mountains, teaching online and writing little stories.
Sea or mountains both sound amazing. I love how you used I think I'll. That's for less certain predictions, almost like guessing, and I'm definitely going to shows strong intention. Listeners, your turn again. Imagine your future. Use will, going to, might, hope to. Say, in 5 years I hope to, next year I'm going to, one day I will probably. Speak slowly, record if you possible, listen to yourself. You'll be surprised how good it sounds after a few tries.
One last tip before we wrap up. Mix all 3 times in one short paragraph about yourself. For example, when I was a child, I lived in a village and played outside every day. Now I work in an office and study English in the evenings. In the future, I'm going to travel to Europe and speak fluently. Try it. It's powerful practice.
We covered a lot today. Past simple and used to would for old hobbits, present simple with frequency words, future with will, going to, might, or hope to. Most importantly, we shared real stories. That's how language becomes alive.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us. You're doing great. Every word you say, every sentence you try makes you better. Keep practicing. Speak to yourself, to friends, record voice messages, sing along to songs. Small steps lead to big results.
Exactly, we believe in you. See you in the next episode. Until then, keep smiling and keep speaking English.
Bye, everyone. Take care and talk soon.
Bye-bye.